King Charles has visited Australia 16 times, but this visit, his first as monarch, will be markedly different from previous visits. After landing in Sydney in pouring rain around 8:30 p.m. local time on Friday, October 18, King Charles and Queen Camilla, 75 and 77, will spend the weekend in Sydney before heading to Canberra, the only other city they will visit in Australia. They were greeted by a royal projection projected on the iconic Sydney Opera House, showing images of the King and Queen through the years. What a setup! Bridge at night starstruck, the royal family's Instagram account wrote alongside a photo of the ornate display. According to the post, the King and Queen will spend Saturday, October 19, as a day of rest at Admiralty House, before beginning their first day of official engagements in Australia on Sunday, October 20. They will attend church in the morning before the King visits the New South Wales Parliament. While in Sydney, the couple will be welcomed at an official reception by Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese, and will also meet with politicians, community leaders and prominent locals in the fields of culture and sport. King Charles will have the opportunity to discuss environmental conservation at the National Botanic Gardens, where he will address climate change in a country recently hit by bushfires, according to Tatler. The King will also meet with scientists from the Commonwealth Scientific and Industrial Research Organisation to discuss how best to fight the bushfires. Meanwhile, the Queen will take part in a panel discussion on domestic violence before acknowledging its role in raising funds for the most vulnerable. She is patron of the organization. Plus, Camilla, a child literacy advocate, will meet with children taking part in the Commonwealth Reading Challenge. They will conclude their time in Sydney with a community barbecue celebrating Australia's cultural diversity, meet with Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander representatives to learn more about the communities who live in Australia, and then depart for Samoa on Wednesday to attend the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting, CHOM. While this is far from Charles's first visit to Australia, it is his first as king, and indeed the first visit to Australia by a member of the British royal family. His mother, Queen Elizabeth, was the first British monarch to visit Down Under when she first visited in 1954. She visited the country many times until her death in September. The next royal tour will be in August 2022. His previous visit was in 2011. This royal tour is particularly significant as it is not only Prince Charles's first tour of the Commonwealth territories since ascending to the throne over 2 years ago, but also his first tour since arriving there after being diagnosed with cancer earlier this year. During his time in Australia and Samoa, the King will pause his cancer treatment and travel with 2 doctors. There will also be a significant reduction in effort in terms of the numbers he is expected to attend. Charles and Camilla last visited Australia in 2018 for the opening of the Commonwealth Games on Queensland's Gold Coast.